Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, there has never been a situation in my life that I've ever reacted to in this type of manner. Maybe that means that there hasn't been enough good things happen in my life. The internet switch up problem.
As a content creator, there's a couple of things you have to accept off the bat with no objection.
Okay, let us
For
know.
anyone watching me aspiring to be one, go ahead and write this down. Class is in session. Starting off with nothing and having people comment you fell off even though you literally just started. Having people find old photos of you that you didn't even have yourself.
Bro, oh my gosh, bro. Let me tell you, bro. I got bombarded with all types of comments like this. And especially when you have a video that doesn't do good. Bro, that shit low-key hurt. It low-key hurt. It low-key hurt the soul, bro.
Off even though you literally just started. Having people find old photos of you that you didn't even have yourself. I still don't know who found this photo
Tommy was a good boy in Boy Scouts of America.
of me, but whoever did, you. And one day,
Bro, I remember one time I was posting, I was just scrolling mindlessly on TikTok, and then I came across a picture of me from 8th grade with a trophy in my hand, because yes, I was winning basketball championships when I was young.
having the chance of waking up and going from the most beloved person in the world to people saying you're the worst person
That's
to
true.
ever make content on the planet.
Overnight, bro, overnight. Sometimes people fall off, sometimes people get on. That's just the way it goes.
So yeah, today we're talking about a problem on the internet that I've been seeing grow every single year, which is what we call switching up. On Urban Dictionary, it's defined as when a person suddenly changes their behavior towards you for the worst, but it can also go the other way and happens too. Usually though, it tends to be someone's built up in a positive light, then gets everything torn down.
Yeah.
And the person doesn't have to necessarily do anything cancelable. Nowadays, with
With some people, I feel like people just look for a reason to cancel them. Like, I don't know. I recently, I guess an example I see in Doechii, if the rapper, if y'all know, I think she was like yelling at her stylist to get her an umbrella or something of some sort, and people were like, yep, that's what we need to get her off. I mean, hey, she was pretty terrible on that one remix of, what was it, the Cardi and the Weeknd song? How dare you destroy a song by Jordan Carter himself. And I guess also an example of somebody who people switched up on for the better is T Nichols. I don't know if y'all been seeing it recently, but T Nichols low-key made a comeback. I think I seen his stream and he had like 17K subs, or not subs, viewers in the chat.
What tends to happen is a couple of people will make some TikToks or have some viral tweets, and
Right.
people's minds change in a snap. An example of someone I can think off the top of my head that it's happening to right now is Cenat. Kai's a creator that people on the internet ever since he blew up either loved or hated. Like, you go on Twitter and every day they're having a divisive debate about something he did on stream.
His emotion stylist, bro. If I've been seeing the videos of fake reaction videos, all types of stylist, emotional stylist, goddamn streamer university stylist, music stylist, all the above, bro.
To the point where people are making memes saying he was sent by the CIA. There was an argument on Twitter like a year ago over a picture he took with Northwest at her birthday party. For context, this is the picture that started a wild debate. He was invited to her birthday party with all her friends there
Does that have to do
and
with
their
Ye?
parents because she said he's her favorite streamer. And somebody decided to tweet, so this not weird to y'all, which got over 200K likes in a day and 30.
See, this is how you know people will hate on you for anything. Showing up to an 11-year-old's birthday party, I mean, I guess without context, it'd be kind of weird, but obviously they were invited by the parents. Like, what?
7 million views. Then people started debating if it was weird or not. They might be right. Maybe he is an agent sent from the CIA, because why the f was this even a conversation? She wasn't rage baiting or anything. She was 100% serious. I think it's more weird that she thought it was some type of sexual thing. It shows what kind of weird mind she had.
That is definitely true. Like, I feel like some people expose the way they think. Because you mean to tell me you see an innocent birthday party, you know, parents invited this person, celebrity, guest, whatever, to show up, and then you make and associate some type of like sexual thing with it. I think more than anything, this person was probably just looking for a banger tweet, because you know how the engagement bait goes on Twitter.
Recently on TikTok, people have been hating on Kai for a couple of reasons. One of them is saying he fakes his reactions and doesn't genuinely do them. And they're pulling up clips of him reacting to things where they think he's faking it.
Yo, I'm not. I'm gonna be in shape by December.
He definitely, let's be real, he probably does exaggerate, you know, the laughs and the smiles, but I mean, who doesn't, bro? You're on camera, you gotta like low-key show out for the viewers. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, there has never been a situation in my life that I've ever reacted to in this type of manner. Maybe that means that there hasn't been enough good things happen in my life.
Like, there's so many of these clips being posted, I've never seen some like this. And what I think is happening right now to Kai is the switch up. There was always people that didn't like Kai on the internet, but now everyone's coming out the woodworks to say they don't. A couple people made some vids saying he's faking reactions, and now everyone is saying it. Even though these reactions have been out for years, just because of those TikToks, every reaction he's ever done is getting dug up.
I don't think it's necessarily like a gigantic switch up of some sort. I do think that, like, in the past, people have tried to comfort him for worse things. Like, I don't know. I think one of his friends had like some incidents and different things like that. Some people, older AMP cameraman members and stuff of that nature, which you could have actually like, tarnished your reputation with that. But this seems more like a hate trend, but just like a big joke. I don't know.
Take on the faking reactions thing is some of the clips do look pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Like, it definitely looks like he was amping it up for stream or the clip. But to me, that's really it. Like, the way people are talking on TikTok,
like, bro, it's a stream. What do you expect him to do?
You would think his whole lifestyle was completely fake and a facade, and he had a humanity stylist. Finally.
A humanity stylist.
Cenat, mass unfollowing suit.
All right, you would have thought that like he, I don't know, shot a dude in the head and threw a baby off a balcony or something.
All he does is shout. And I know some people are gonna say to me, Tommy, you're clearly sucking up to him just to get into Streamer University. And you'd be right.
Facts, you'd be right. I submitted that application. I'm just kidding. No, I didn't. I don't even stream.
Cenat, please save me. My whole family's starving. My mom is kind of homeless. I need to get in. Nah, but
my mom is kind of homeless is crazy. By the way, this man makes like what, like $100,000 every single month? Don't let him lie to you.
Real, I gain no benefits from saying that. Like, I don't need anything.
You see the plaques in the back, bro? He's not struggling.
And I'm not saying he's the most perfect human being and doesn't deserve any criticism. You got people just saying it as a joke, but then you dead ass got who think he's like the worst person in the world all of a sudden. The main reasons these switch-ups annoy me is because people will swear they always hated the person and they were always
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You'll always have the...
This especially happened, I feel like, with Mr. Beast. To further put this into perspective, I remember seeing like videos of, Mr. Beast donating like legs in Africa. What was it? Was it legs? Actually, I don't even know what. Or maybe he cured like 1,000 blind people's vision, something like that. And people were like finding ways to get mad at this. And then after Mr. Beast went through that like scandal thing with, I don't know, the fake giveaways and different members on the team and things of that nature, then people were like, yeah, I always thought that there was something wrong with this guy. I always thought that this guy had a problem. You did not think any of that. And if you did, bro, you were just a hater because you didn't have any evidence to back that, bro.
Man, I've been stopped watching Kai for real. I always knew he was annoying. Y'all just found that out. Meanwhile, that person was watching his stream like a couple of days ago. And whenever a switch up happens, like clockwork, they do this for everyone getting hate. And I know this because
I've had this before.
All it takes is like 1 or 2 comments hating to gain some traction. Then everyone's replying all of a sudden like they're genius.
Once they start getting the attraction, the likes, the responses, the comments, then they're just gonna start like farming. People love that validation, bro. They like to see the likes on the comment section, and everybody's gonna start spamming it, trying to get the top comment and all of that stuff.
Always knew it.
That's why you see those like you fell off comments and stuff.
Back to liking him. All of a sudden, like they're genies saying they always knew it. And people are already starting to switch up back to liking him. Because ever since his Streamer University applications came out, people have been basically begging to get in. I guarantee some of the people commenting that they were preying on his downfall probably applied for that. Like, I've never seen a switch up from love to hate to love so fast in my life. It only took a couple of days. There's a girl that literally cried just applying for it.
God is so good. I just finished my application for Streamer University.
Yo, can we get some job applications or something? Can we get like, I don't know, a real university application? You are crying in tears because you applied to a university. Newsflash, buddy, you're probably not even gonna get in because he doesn't even know you, little bro. This is like me applying to Harvard and crying because I sent an application. I'm not getting in. What's the point of even crying for this? It's not even an acceptance letter.
And even if I don't get in, y'all, I'm just so happy.
You know what? I think that's enough of the CIA.
Plus, lady, you're crying and there was scratch that, like 10 million applications, bro. There's a good chance that the team may even see your application.
Today, let's move on to the next.
Maybe I'm hating. She might have got in.
Another person that was a victim of the internet switching up is Pack God. If you don't know Pack God, he's basically this guy who goes in Discords and trolls annoying people. Then he quote unquote, holy f, the history books are gonna skip our generation. Packs them. Basically roast them, talking like Eminem and Rap God until they can't say anything. And I'm
not gonna lie, bro. Discord packing is probably one of the most unfunniest forms of comedy I've ever graced on my ears. I don't know how to explain it.
Watched him, but apparently a lot of people used to like him. He does have over 5 million subs. But now they're clowning him and saying, no way we used to watch this.
I gotta
figure out where I'm gonna make my list.
Who is we? I mean, okay, y'all are probably like 15 at this point. So maybe you guys did watch this, dude.
It just shows me how fast the internet can change their opinions on someone. What I think is happening with him is a lot of his fan base is just growing up and looking back at his videos as cringe. Because I was already a grown ass when he was blowing up, and I never sat down to watch one of his videos. Or people just got tired of the gimmick. I mean, it's not like he could just do it for like.
I heard that Pat God got like a face reveal and now he's chopped. I don't know. I can't confirm.
I'm imagining him at 40 years old trying to do this and getting laughed at by people online saying he's way too old. Because of this switch up though, I wouldn't be surprised if his views started to slowly drop. Another crazy thing to me I haven't seen someone talk about as of yet is the clip pages and how some of them get paid to literally spread fake news. I'm sure most of y'all know, but anytime you see a streamer clip or just a content creator clip, it's usually by a clip page.
Right,
which is
right.
just accounts run by people who post streamer or content creator clips about things they did. And when you're looking at one of those clips, have you ever seen a steak logo? Or
Yes. The gambling companies, bro. Actually, you know what? I was always wondering, how do the gambling companies even make money off of these advertisements? Like, who is looking at this clip of I Show Speed and being like, yeah, I should spend $1,000 gambling online now? Like, nobody is feeling inspired to start, losing all their money from watching
the reason why
I Shall Speak clip.
Allegedly, and yes, I'm saying allegedly because steak is a multi-billion-dollar company. I'm in no damn position to face any lawsuit. Like, I'm not the hero y'all think I am, okay? But you could check online for yourself of what I'm talking about and judge for yourself. Is that a lot of these pages post these clips, then lead people to their bio where they have their steak affiliate link, and every time someone uses it, they get a commission of whatever the person bets. Sometimes they're sneaky with it too and say to DM them just so they don't get caught and send the link like that. And on Twitter, these pages get community noted all the time because it's against the terms of service.
I'm not gonna lie, out of everything that happened with X, the app X, I guess that's what they're gonna call it, this this context thing that they add at the bottom is probably the best feature I've ever seen.
But nothing happens because they don't give a Elon made the company lose 80% value in 3 years.
Oh yeah,
they
yeah.
Everybody
it's Twitter
to stay
stuff.
on Twitter, so these pages can post these clips with no consequences. And technically, it's also copyright because you're posting someone else's clip for profit without their permission.
Okay.
Some people would say it's promoting the streamer for free, so who really cares at the end of the day? And usually that's true. Like, streamers or creators don't care a lot of times because it's free publicity. A lot of these pages are the reason why people like Speed and Kai blew up.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm not.
Honestly, I would say if you're a streamer, this is the actual #1 way to blow up because everybody knows, if you just start streaming on Twitch, nobody's gonna see you, bro. Slow down with that.
For every creator, but for me personally, I wouldn't care. Like, if people want to post me on TikTok or Twitter and make some bans, hey, go ahead, bro. The problem comes in
You're not slick, buddy. You just want that free promo.
though when these pages maliciously post content for views and completely lie about things. Like on TikTok, the amount this happens is absurd. And since everyone has a short attention span on there, no one decides to check the full context and go directly into the comments. These pages will blatantly cut a core piece of the clip, then just make up some and spread it. For example, this clip I found out about AMP saying that Phantom explains why Cenat had him removed from AMP.
Wait, that happened?
Going off. I don't know what's going on though. I'm screaming. It sounds like he screaming at somebody. It sounds different.
Okay.
It don't sound the same. I walk downstairs. I see Kai just going off. I'm like, what's going on? Went downstairs. It was up. I ain't had to hear too much.
But it turns out this whole clip is a
What is it
complete
about?
other scenario and has nothing to do with them. It takes 2 seconds of research to see the YouTube video he posted of him talking about how someone broke into their house.
Wow,
And because no one fact-checked on TikTok,
People will do literally anything to get paid, dude. And then you have a gambling link in your bio. I don't understand how you even funnel them there. Yo, Phantom explains why Cenat had him removed from AMP. Check the link in my bio, though, if you want to gamble. Like, what?
it somehow got 21K likes in a day. We really allergic to fact-checking in our generation. These pages get
Nah, I mean, look at the bigger picture, bro. Was it misinformation, disinformation have been going rampant, bro? And remember when Russia did what? Pizzagate? I think when Hillary Clinton was running for president? Yeah, bro. This is the fault of the Russians.
so scummy.
Just kidding, shout out to Russia.
Absolutely no low they won't reach.
Yep.
Like a couple of months ago, one of these pages tried to false accuse I'm Dante of being a groomer. Most of
being
my
a
audience
what?
should know Dante, but if you don't, he's one of the
Dude, Dante has a whole kid, wife, goddamn aunties, uncles, whole everything, bro. This is the last person I would expect to do any of that.
And if you know him, you know he's always a guy who just stays to himself and doesn't cause any drama. Then
True.
one day, randomly, one of these pages posted a alleged text he had with a 16-year-old. And
Twitch streamer I'm Dante faces alleged grooming allegations and cheating on his wife with a 16-year-old. Yeah, okay.
he had with a 16-year-old. And in real time, you could see the allegations get immediately put down because the girl in the video he posted was talking about
This is false information. The girl was talking about Nine Vicious, bro. Do y'all even know who Nine Vicious is? I think, I'm pretty sure artist based out of Atlanta. Oh, he has French tips, right? That's what it was.
someone else. But of course, you had people immediately not checking anything and hitting him with the, man,
I always
Y'all
knew it.
just found out Dante's weird. I bet stop watching it. I truly think people have become so bored online, they will get happy when someone who's done nothing is getting hate. And I really think this problem is gonna keep getting worse. As more misinformation is being spread online, and as AI becomes so advanced we can't even recognize it, I don't even want to imagine what the internet is gonna look like in 5 years. I think eventually these pages are gonna learn when someone with enough money comes around and sues them. Because this is an easy slam dunk in court of defamation. And the internet is so hive-minded.
The thing is, like, these people who own these clip pages, bro, they don't have any real money backing them. So if they do get hit with that lawsuit from a bigger creator or some type of like celebrity of some sort, they're going homeless.
All of these switch ups could change in an instant. I guarantee a month from now, people are probably gonna go back to glazing Kai. And for Pat God, yeah, I don't know. He might be cooked. I'm not gonna lie. The way
I mean, Pat God got like 5M subs, bro. He gotta do something with some. I don't know.
They're making fun of him, and his whole fan base might be gone.
No, please don't hurt me. I'll call you know who. Who are you gonna call, buddy? Pat God, humble him.
These are the type of people who get stuffed in lockers, given swirlies, and I don't know, physically abused in the classrooms. Humble him, Pat God. Yeah, this is Gen Alpha stuff.
Anyways, to wrap it up, it's inevitable that
did they just end his life? Oh my god.
Get switched up on in the internet. My whole point of this video isn't to say you can't change your mind on someone you watch or used to. The only thing I think is annoying is the people who just hop on a bandwagon for someone getting hate. Then start glazing them again when they're getting love.
That was a good video. Shout out to Tommy. What I think overall of the topic, is there a switch up problem on the internet? Absolutely, of course. And I feel like the worst part of the people who say, oh, I always knew, when you didn't in fact know anything. I think the main reason why this happens is just because people are clout chasing at the end of the day, bro. The clip pages are trying to get money. The comment section, people are trying to get engagement and all of the above. And that's where you start to see, like, you know, these random hate trains for no apparent reason. But that's going to do it for today's video. Make sure you like, subscribe, join the Discord link in the description. With that being said, it's love it all. I love you. And I'm out.